Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And got a quick video here for you in regards to ratings. And this is just my idea that I will pose to the Madden team. I've talked about this to these guys. I'll send it to them again here in this video. This is a video that I've actually made a couple times in the past, but it's always a topic. So I feel like, hey, why not make it again? And I've really thought about this, guys. And this is what I think needs to happen in regards to ratings. Now, first and foremost, what I want you to pay attention to in this particular video, you're going to see William Gay here. Then I'm going to show you, I believe, Richard Sherman. Then I will also show you Patrick Peterson. And I thought cornerback would be a great example of what I'm trying to exercise here as far as my idea. As you can see, look at all of these traits. Now, the number one thing, in my opinion, is the fact that some of these traits have nothing to do with being a cornerback. There's really not anything here that is specific to a cornerback other than, playing the ball in the air. But everything else that you see, I mean, yeah, covers ball and stuff like that when they become a ball carrier once they intercept the ball. I'm cool with that. But clearly you can see here that there's really not anything specific to the cornerback position. And this is what I think that Madden needs to do. We need to have more and more and more traits that are specific to the position. Only show those traits. There's no need to show some of these other traits like quarterback and quarterback style, throw the ball away and sense pressure. We don't need any of that. Now what they do have, as you can see here, is the tendency. I noticed that there's a tendency for each position. Now I like that. They have him listed as hard hitting. You're going to see Patrick Peterson, I believe his is coverage. And they also have Richard Sherman as hard hitting, which, could be questionable. Now, I like that tendency. But along with the tendency, have the appropriate traits. And then let that be in the front. You understand what I'm saying? Because when NFL teams or any type of level, college level, when they evaluate a player, they're looking at this guy's ability. What can he do? We've grown accustomed in video games to look at numericals. My idea would be is to take these numericals and the overall rating, put that in the background. Don't even make that visible. Just show us the traits. Show me what this guy can do. But along with that, like I said, the traits have to be position specific. Like take cornerback, for instance. Maybe the guy has a trait, that can identify the fact that he plays, intermediate routes better than he plays deep routes. Maybe he's susceptible to slants, or, maybe he's susceptible to deep routes, the 9 route, the go routes, things like that. I don't know how we would actually word them. I'll be honest in saying that. But having all of this information, especially, guys like my guy A-Dub, having all of this NFL knowledge and knowing the terminology, I'm sure they know what coaches look for in a player. Start using that terminology and turn that into traits and make it position specific. And then we'll start seeing what these guys can do. And like I said, you're going to have to use numerical ratings in the background. Obviously, there's certain metrics that you have to measure with numerical ratings in a video game. There's no way around that, like speed and things like that. I'm cool with that. It's just that it just gets crazy every time this time of the year. Everyone is arguing and, beefing about overall ratings, and this guy shouldn't be this and this guy shouldn't be that. So to eliminate all of that, I feel like, if we're able to just showcase what they can do, not only is it easier on the eye or easier to understand, but what it also does is it allows you to really evaluate the talent that you have, evaluate what this guy can do well. And it could be some of the things that they already have. Some of these things are good. Like, is he clutch? Is he high motor? Is he a big hitter? You know what I'm saying? Things like finesse move and power move and swim move. All of those things can still be traits. Ball hawk. To me personally, ball hawk should be a trait for a specific guy. Sorry about that, guys. Phone wrong. I didn't expect that. Had to take that. But let me get back to what I was saying. Yeah, man, ball hawk should be a trait for a specific guy. It shouldn't be something that is coded into how things work. Like, everyone can do it. I understand, why that was implemented initially. But at this point, even if you want to keep it like that, maybe you still have the trait and the guy with the trait has a better success rate or something like that. And that's how I think we can resolve all of this, this nonsense that goes on about the ratings. Because at the end of the day, it's all subjective. It's all an opinion. How could you say somebody should be a 95 and I say they should be a 92? Where's the facts that backs that up? But if you start applying the traits more, and basically, we always talk about abilities and things like that. These are the traits. The foundation is there. We just need a ton more traits that define a specific position, have those traits for that player, and then have your ratings underneath. Because I think, again, what gets, all cloudy to the eye and, which is always debatable, is when you see stuff like this. Like, some of these traits have nothing to do with being a cornerback. So we need to get rid of that stuff. So once again, as I wrap this up, player specific, position specific traits. More traits to define that position, and allow the traits to be what's shown in the front end versus the numerical rating and the overall rating. All right, that's my suggestion. Hopefully we'll see something like that in the future. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments, and I promise it won't hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, until next time, let me know what you think. Peace. Once again, guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Ssbu Effect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys. Until next time, lights out.